channel, and today's video is a video that I have been a little bit hesitant to film. I've kind of been stuck in the middle. Do I want to film a review on this product? Do I not? Because I'm really stuck in the middle of my thoughts on this, and I'm in no way bashing this company or this person. I think they are both amazing, and I think they're both great, and I love their products. But not every product always works for everybody. And I'm sure by the title of this you already know what I'm talking about. But I am talking about the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Vault Collection. This was supposed to launch, was it in July maybe? I don't know. A couple of months ago I feel like. And they had some inconsistency with the formulas. And they pulled the products back, refixed everything, and then had a relaunch a little bit later. And I was super excited about this launch. I thought it was going to be, you know, amazing and great. The day it launched, I ordered it. Shipping super fast. I've never had a problem with Morphe when ordering, returning anything. They've always been very helpful. And I got the products, and I was like, oh my God. You know, I'm so excited. I opened them up and they look great. I mean, how gorgeous. The Vault Collection, you do get 4 palettes. You can buy them individually, or you can buy them as a set for the whole collection and get as, you can get a discount on them. And I wanted all 4, so that's what I purchased. I purchased them from the Morphe website. You could have got them from Ulta or a few different places, I believe. You do have, let's see, this is the Dark Magic palette that looks like this. You do get 10 shades in each palette with a mirror. You have the Ring the Alarm palette. Then you have the Bling Boss palette. And lastly, you have the Armed and Gorgeous palette. So that is the 4 palettes that you get. Right off the bat, from looking at them, I was like, I'm going to be obsessed. I am going to love this. And if you do not know, Jaclyn Hill released her original palette, I guess, about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago. This palette right here, I mean, it has been through the ringer for me. I use this on a daily basis. If anybody asks me, you know, what is a palette that you would recommend that has the best shades, the best quality, the best price for your money, and that you can create the most looks with, hands down, this is the palette I'm going to recommend every single time. I think it's that great. The formula is so buttery, creamy. It's not patchy. It blends out amazing. The shimmer shades in this palette is to die for. I have not one single negative review on this palette. So that's why when I got these in the mail, I was expecting them to be just as great, just as perfect, if not better than the original one. And when I kind of started using them a little, I was kind of like, this isn't quite the same formula as the original palette. And I kind of just did a quick eye look the first time. I was like, well, maybe I haven't had time to really play, sit down and use them. But the more I've used them, the more I'm not obsessed with this palette. I will put it that way. Do I think the palette's awful and terrible? Absolutely not. Is it amazing? No. And I know if I did not have this original palette right here, my opinions would be a lot different, because I would not have something to compare it to. And comparing the two, hands down, the original one is 10 times better. 10 times better. And that's why doing this review, I'm kind of like, oh, I don't know what to say, because I don't want to be negative, because this palette, these 4 palettes alone, do I think they're not worth the money? No. Should I give them a negative review? See, I don't know, because I don't think they're terrible. But then when you compare it to this one, it's kind of like, this is a disappointment, because there's some inconsistency in these palettes. You've got let's see. Today I have the Dark Magic palette on. And this is the palette I was most excited about. There is, you know, I don't think they're bad, but a lot of the matte shades, and I haven't got to use them all, but a lot of them, the ones I've used, is patchy, and they just take forever to blend out. I mean, this look that I did today should have took me no time, and it took me forever just because I was blending and blending and blending, trying to get them blended out and to not be patchy. So that's kind of my negative review about these. There's just inconsistency. They're not as blendable, as smooth as the original palette. Like I said, if I did not have the original one, I think my views would be like, you know, is it the best? No. It's kind of hard to blend out, but overall I think it's really good. But like I said, when this is like, you know, 1 out of 10, 10 being the best, this is this, I would probably give this more like a 5. Comparing the two. The shimmer shades, what I've tried has been really nice. Now I have only used my finger or wet the brush. I do that with any shimmer shade in any palette, and I haven't had an issue with them. But as far as the mattes, that's where I'm just a little disappointed, because they are, for me, and this is just my personal opinion, everybody has their own opinions, and some people, you know, their palettes may be amazing, no issues. Just for me, mine has been just hard to blend and really on the patchy side, so that's a bummer for me. But that is kind of my review on this palette. Like I said, oh, I hate doing this because I love Jaclyn Hill so much. She is one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. I think she is amazing, and I will 100% support her in every product that she ever releases and collaborates with anybody, just because I think she is amazing. And I love Morphe. I've never bought a product from Morphe that I didn't like. Her brush collection launched not long ago. I went to buy that because I trust her opinion. So I don't want it to seem like I'm, you know, being negative towards her. And I know 100% if I did not have this palette right here to compare it to, my opinion would be different. But since I do, it's just, it's not as great. It's not a bad palette. All 4 of these, they're not bad, but they're not amazing like this one is. I don't know if the formula is a little different, and I could have very well just got a bad batch of palettes. I'm not sure. I have contacted Morphe to see about getting an exchange, to see if it's just the palettes that I have or if I should just get a refund. And I don't know that I want to give it a refund, just because, I mean, this is the look I created today. So you can create looks. It's just going to take you a while. Get ready to blend, and then blend some more. I would say it's not, if you're new into makeup, I definitely wouldn't say this is beginner friendly, just because you're going to have to do a lot of work with a lot of blending, a lot of layering to get that look to where it's not choppy, patchy, and kind of those bold, harsh lines. So that's why I feel so bad. I don't even know if I want to upload this, just because I love Jaclyn Hill so much. So I don't want to say anything negative, because like I said, I know I've said this a million times in this video, this palette is so good. It's so good. And that's why I was just disappointed, because the formula for me, they're not the same. They're not the same at all. So that's sad. But I will do some swatches and put at the end of this video so y'all can kind of see. But I mean, they are pretty. I will do a matte and a shimmer from each. So let's just do this one right here, which is oh wait, that was a shimmer. Let's do a Mugshot. See, so in swatches, it's kind of hard to tell. See how it's just a little patchy? And then we'll do this one right here, which is Lolly. And see, now the shimmer looks a lot better. And like I said, I don't have a problem with the shimmers in this palette at all. I have had nothing but good luck with these, so I think they're great. It's just the formula with the mattes for me is just not there. And on camera, it's coming across a little bit better than it is in person. And of course, you know, swatches have nothing to do with you know, actually when you get to use the products, it's not no difference. But that's a swatch, so you can see kind of matte and shimmer. They're just too patchy for me. I'll continue to use these on days that I have time to sit down and know I'm gonna have, okay, you have an hour and a half to do your makeup, because I'm gonna need every minute of that to create like a decent look with that. And then yeah, I'm probably not gonna use these on an everyday basis, just because typically for me mornings are fast and I need something that I can do in about 2 seconds. And these palettes, they're not it, because they just take too long to blend to get a smooth eye look. But I still love Morphe and I still love Jaclyn, and I think they're great. You know, down below if you have the Vault collection, let me know your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you kind of have the same luck I did? I don't know. We'll see. So be sure to comment down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more reviews, also let me know. But yeah, be sure to subscribe, hit that little bell notification, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.